First pass incomplete. And he gets this down to the 18. Good enough for a first down. They call it a gain of 19, and it moves the chains. Inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw. He's going to be sacked. Back at the 23-yard line. Sean Robinson in there to pick up his second sack now of the afternoon. To throw is Rush. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
When we start looking for big-time corners, we're going to start with athleticism. But without technique, you're not going to make plays as one we just saw there.
Back to throw Rush. And, oh, my goodness, what a catch at the 6. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal. He's such a good route runner. Shows it there on third down. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Des Bryant, a 5-yard touchdown. And the Cowboys get a bit closer.
Well, that touchdown won't change who's going to win the game, but I think you and I know a few people who play fantasy football that may have had some interest in that one.
Yeah, that's one thing. When you get late in these games and they're out of reach, those touchdowns, maybe a couple people on the edge of their couch for the wrong reason.
Yeah, not just moral victories are played for anymore, are they?
This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20. Here's the Detroit offense now as they head back out onto the field. They've really distanced themselves. They have put the pedal to the metal, I guess, so to speak.
So definitely have them in the rearview mirror, don't they? I mean, you're exactly right. Being able to string together these drives that end up in points, it's almost like a run in basketball to create that distance, and they're on a really big-time one right now.
It becomes contagious, doesn't it?
It absolutely does, because oftentimes it translates to your defense as well, because they're excited about getting the ball back for their offense that's playing so well.
Well, they are clicking right now. To throw on second down is Stafford. His throw incomplete. He was trying to find Marvin Jones that time, and now it's third down.
Let's face it, you can run the route tree as many times as you want, get in sync, practice it, do all those things. But once you get to game speed, it doesn't always time up quite that well. That one goes incomplete.
Now Stafford out to the flat for Riddick. And he picks up the first before he's taken down at the 29. Give him 10 yards on that one, and that'll earn him a fresh set of downs. On the ground, it's Riddick. He works his way forward for a couple up past the 30.
Well, he's looking for some running room, and there wasn't a whole lot of it there on that play. I think he was lucky to get a couple of yards out of it. So those defenders, they were rallying to the football pretty quickly.
Flushed out right. And some space here. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. Give him 7 there on the tuck and run, and they're in better shape now for third.
Okay, he's not going to get the first down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
Here's Abdullah, and he will have a first down here at about the 40. Give him 3 yards and a fresh set of downs.
Brandon, when a defense just simply can't get off the field on third down, and we all know how important.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Jamarcus Lawrence in there to bring him down for a loss of 7. Time for a break. Back to finish it off on EA Sports after this. Play fake to Abdullah. It's Stafford. Escaping the pressure right. And too much juice. It'll be out of bounds, incomplete. He was trying to get it to T.J. Jones that time. And it's third down. Fourth quarter, you've got the big lead. If you're coaching, Charles, you still taking shots like that downfield?
I'd be a little more concerned with running some clock and making sure you're taking care of the lead, because you keep flinging it around, you throw a couple of picks, you can put yourself in jeopardy.
And they're able to convert on third with a solid gain of 23. Now a play fake here on first down. Looking for Jones, and it's intercepted. Picked off at about the 31. And some room to roam now. The 20, 10. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Cowboy defense has a touchdown. This game's still fairly well in hand, but I think now you go conservative, don't you? Go into your shell and just run the football?
I think you have to, but you also have to tell your backs, make sure you're really protecting the football because you're going to run into a stacked defensive front, which is why they were throwing the football before, trying to make sure they just get their backs, really beat up in that situation. Now, good luck to them.
And the Lions are able to cover this one up. Now they're down big here in the fourth. They had to try the onside kick. Can't fault them for the effort at least.
No, you can't at all. And if nothing else, now you've put something that you're trying to practice, right, that you've worked on into a game situation, and now you can go back and dissect it. So if you need it again sometime, maybe you'll find a better way to do it. But, yeah, this game's pretty much done for them.
Stafford going to throw it. Trying to set up the screen, and it's intercepted. Picked off here by Anthony Hitchens. Past the 20. And he will score. Touchdown, Cowboys. Short throw, pick six right there. Those linebackers, they love when those short throws come and those eyes get real wide, don't they?
How about the anticipation on the play? Reading, reacting, and then the ability to catch the football and take it in the opposite direction.
And that one makes this an 11-point deficit now. And that one was relatively easy to see. I noticed that from up here.
Yeah, it doesn't take a whole lot, does it? Sometimes you get multiples. What I always love on these offsides is when each side points at the other. Hey, you did it. No, you did it. They deciphered that one correctly.
A free 5 yards as the defense jumps.
I know it's an anticipation game for them, but it's also a reaction game, and they reacted poorly on that one.
And that one makes this an 11-point deficit now. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Very short kick. This will be taken by one of the up men.
There's no downplaying that we all knew that this was a critical possession, and to get a return like that to start things off, that's the spark that they needed. That's the spark they were looking for.
And a great spot to start this drive from here.
Leopard! Here we go now. Blue landing. No, check. Patriot.
Throwing after the interception. Rush. And Bryant's got it over the middle. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion. Counting down toward a minute to go in this football game.
No, check. Patriot. Back 99 Philly. Here we go.
Looking to throw on second down. Rush. And his throw is incomplete. But not to get too overcritical there because he knows what he's doing, but his shoulders looked a little off kilter there when he threw that.
I don't think you're being overly critical there. You're just analyzing it, and he gets those shoulders right. That pass will go from incomplete to complete.
Patriot. Back 99 Philly. Here we go.
On 3rd and 2, Rush. He completes it to Bryant. And now we won't see a play on first down. We're going to get a timeout instead, as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in the fourth. And now inside the red zone, the offense will operate.
Watch it now, Barney. Back 99 Philly. Here we go. Now let's go. Gun.
On first down, Rush. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Got to be wary of throwing an interception here because the defense knows they're going to get tested deep. That's why they're going to put a couple of extra guys back there to try and prevent that.
Yeah, late in the fourth quarter here, trying to preserve the lead. Back to the air on second down. Rush. And this is incomplete.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, unable to hold on to the football.
The Cowboys on third down. They've had plenty of success. 8 conversions, looking for a 9th. This is 3rd and 10. They go back to Elliott. He's been busy. Elliott a first down and more. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Ezekiel Elliott with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Cowboys have cut it to within a score. And that'll be accepted, of course, and that moves him back 5. All right, now a big 2-point conversion attempt still to come. He's back to throw. And he's got it. So the try for 2 successful. And with it, they're back within a field goal. The Cowboys going to use their 2nd timeout now, as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go in the game. Now to kick this one away. Short kick. One of the up middle take it now. And they'll start in a hole here as he's brought down at the 11-yard line. Shift together here from the D-line. A toss to Abdullah. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. Defense in a good spot. Let's see how the offense responds with a 2nd and 13 now. They go with Abdullah again. And he loses the football a 2nd time.
Wow, that ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover. He can run for it, and he will. He opted to go with his scramble, gets 2 yards, and now it's 4th.
I like his thought process and his ability to move and get downfield. But what I didn't like was the final decision, to go out of bounds. They want to keep the clock moving. Instead, they give the defense an extra timeout.
Lions go for it on 4th. It's Stafford. And it's incomplete. They're still throwing to the very end, but now this game is over.